starts to go like numb. What? Minglewa, and a bright and early good morning to you from a place called Nyaungshwe, also known as the gateway to the very famous Inle Lake, which I will show you later. But first we head to an ancient site that seems to be forgotten about. No spaghetti blouse. Don't know what that means. But we have arrived, and gorgeous. Wow. Look how beautiful this is. This was actually featured. I recently watched, or rewatched the Top Gear special here in Myanmar. And this is where Jeremy Clarkson comes.
There's thousands of them.
And now I'm here. What? Okay. Jesu Dimbade. Bye bye bye. Minglava. Bye bye. Oh man, so kind. I was just staring at some of these pagodas, and the women called me in and showed me how to, do a prayer with the Buddha and the stupa in there. They gave me tea leaf salad and tea. So kind, so nice. Obviously, we don't understand a word of. They don't understand a word of what I say. I don't understand a word of what they say. But the common understanding, the common language, is kindness and a big smile. And as you can see, we've come to a part where these pagodas are much, much older. And it's believed that, you can see just how many of them there are. So intricate, the details as well. But it's believed that these are built from the 12th up until 18th century. And as you can probably see as we walk around here, many of them have been just overgrown with nature. So yes, some have been restored, and you can see a Buddha statue right inside there. Wow. And if this is in Cambodia, if this is in Thailand, if this is in Vietnam, Sri Lanka, one of these countries, it would be absolutely full of people. So to be the only person here right now is of course special. The legend actually is that these were built by King Ashoka from India. And he played, one of the people who played a very, very pivotal role in spreading Buddhism throughout the world. I'm just blown away by how gorgeous these are. And like earlier, you can also see the intricate details of different kind of, I don't know what this is actually, like some type of god. You see all the cobwebs up there. And a Buddha statue, yeah. This really has been overtaken by nature. Reminds me of some temples I visited over in Vietnam. But also, I'd imagine this is quite reminiscent of Angkor Wat over in Cambodia, where you just have this huge site scattered with religious sites and pagodas. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I mean, you can really see how old these are because the Buddha inside there, as you can see, is just, worn away from age. You can actually see as well, there's all different colours of pagodas. You know, the different types of clay. This one is obviously a new one, golden pagoda. But wow, I'm like, to see this many pagodas in one place, it's definitely cool. You can actually just see chunks of the pagodas are just dotted around. So my driver told me he would wait the opposite side, not where he dropped me off. But the opposite side is a forest, mate. So, also when we were driving through, he told me we went past, I think what he said, is a haunted village. Like, it's mostly abandoned. But regardless, if I don't find my driver, not a bad place to sleep or stay. Woo! I am so lost. So I've just been walking by and these ones are definitely not restored. And look at that. A tree has grown up one. Crazy to see that. Okay, back in the tuk-tuk. And what an interesting sight. Really, really. And driving here and on the way back, you can see like everybody just stares at you because they haven't seen a foreigner, I think, in a long time. Change your plans. I thought we were going to this later on, but instead, I'm gonna get a traditional tattoo. You said the name? Pao Chai. Pao Chai. So this is not. I'm really going into this with no information, with no research. Like not research, but a traditional tattoo is something I've wanted to get for a while. Mingalawa. So you can see these are all the different. I have no idea what I'm talking about actually, but I think this is a type of natural ink, and this is what you use to. That will be going into my body. Oh, I think charcoal maybe. Ah, okay. It's like an ornament. Ah. So maybe I think each one will represent different meanings. So the tattoo that I get is like for protection, and definitely. Ah, yeah, I can see. Wow. So like yeah, each kind of symbol or character will represent something, and you scrape a little bit into this, which is the ink, and that's where you get the protection kind of spell from. Definitely a different experience than all the other tattoos I've had, which is in from a tattoo shop. So cool. So I'd say the pain is pretty moderate. It's the same as like if you just imagine a big rod jabbing into you. And I'm not really sure what's going on, but interesting nonetheless. It's definitely an interesting technique to use the foot. I thought I was just getting a square, but we're going for it. And if you can see at the moment, it just looks like the ink kind of merges together. But I think when it heals and dries, you wipe it away and there should be more clarity. Some parts of the skin definitely hurt more than others. But I can also feel like where the previous bits have been done, it starts to go like numb. So I'm sitting here in a little bit of pain. Look at that. It's so beautiful. You see everyone's come to watch. And yeah. Oh, wow. It's cool because they all have such deep meanings. So cool. Okay, we're done. Not a bad place to get a tattoo, eh? So I thought I was just going to get that little square there, but obviously I've ended up with like half a sleeve. Good to come with no expectations, I think. And now my skin is raised because of is obviously the pain, but very different than like an ink tattoo, a machine tattoo. Very different kind of pain. But yeah, interesting experience. Oh, good souvenir. So someone else is getting one now. I wonder if it's to do with the type of ink, like if the amount of ink that gets mixed for the protection, if you will, the spell. that like yeah, you continue to use it because he's doing quite a big one. But yeah, all done. He said he didn't tattoo a foreigner in 6 years. Last time a Cambodian person came, 6 years ago. I think he's in regular practice though. I don't know, because as you can see, it looks like he's very skilled at what he does. Also, I thought it was very special. Like when I went to give him the money, 100,000 chat, he made me sit down and he did a prayer for the money. I don't know if it was in Pali or if it was in Burmese. I think not Burmese. But it was very nice, like it's not just you pay and go, you know, it's a whole tradition, it's a whole ceremony, and there's so much meaning behind this. And I have just teleported back to Nyaungshwe, which, as I said, is the start, for many people, the entrance into the famous Inle Lake. And really, if you're coming to Myanmar, it's something that I really highly recommend. So unique, so beautiful. And after all of today's adventures, I'm hungry, so let's go get some food. Well, these are the streets of Nyaungshwe, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous with the temples. But just like Khao Lao, I have fallen in love with this place. Mình Liva, are you open? uh, I can eat. Tino, you have tofu nui? Yes? Okay. Tofu nui. One. Tatalu? Tadala. Yeah? Tadala. Yeah, the language barrier sometimes is very funny for both parties. I think they were saying I pronounced Tadala wrong. But we understood each other. We got there. They brought me many vegetarian snacks. Well, I have no idea what any of this is, but we'll try it. It's like a bread, I guess. Yeah, bread, but a bit still. But still good. I would say there's one thing about traveling to any country where, you know, you don't have a common language. Like, you're going to have moments that you don't know what the formality is, you don't know what's rude, you don't know what's polite, you don't understand each other. But you kind of just have to live with it. And I think the more you do it, the more you can communicate, maybe just through body language, and obviously learn a few words as you do in any country. But yeah, it's funny. It's very funny. I have no idea what this is. Like a spring roll, but dark. Mmm. Cheesy bar. Mmm. It's jam. Jam inside a spring roll. I think. I don't know. Okay, tofu nui has come. Some kids are playing, which I love to see, especially when you come to a place. That's what I love, yeah, when you come to a place where kids are still kids. The food in Myanmar is so good. I think particularly Shan food is very good. Oh, it's so good. I think Burmese food traditionally uses a lot of spice, and that's something that I like. It's the perfect level of spice. Like chili and just all these different kind of... Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what they put in it. But I'll say that I'm going to miss Myanmar food when I leave. And it always comes with pickle. When you add that, and it adds the crunch and the different flavour. Oh, alrighty. Full belly. Beautiful temple. This is not Nong Kiao, no, Nyaungshwe. But yeah, such a nice little quaint place. You'll often see monks walking around, people just walking around, dogs walking around. Yeah, it's one of them slow places. If you travel a lot, you'll know that when you get to a place and you feel connected to it and you feel like that it's a special place, you kind of want to stay. And I could definitely stay here for a long time. Same Khao Lao, I could stay a long time. But yeah, the trip to Bagan starts very soon, which I'm very, very excited for. But this trip in Myanmar has just been so special. It really reminds me of when I first started to travel. When I first started to travel and, hi buddy, hi, his clothes, you won't like it. Yeah, when I first started to travel and you just have this excitement because everything is new and you learn so much and you're curious and you ask questions and you're open. But when you come to a place like this where there's no tourists really, but just beauty everywhere, wonderful people everywhere, awesome food, it's like you really realize how fortunate you are to be able to live this life and to experience these things. It's a gift for sure. Well, what a day it's been. Very spontaneous little tattoo, ancient pagodas, beautiful little town. What more could you want? Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this adventure today. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.